Hey guys, welcome to my first heart to heart 101 without the numbers. So just a heart to heart. First of all, I'd like to thank all of my wonderful friends and family for supporting me and for being here all this time. And it's just I wouldn't have made it this far if it weren't for them. And so heart to heart, what the focus is just for me to give the audience, the viewers, a heart to heart. So very simple. So let's get started. In life, it's hard to determine if whether or not someone's going to stay there in your life for a very long time. It's always unpredictable where life takes you when you bump into all of these uh, into all of these people. You know, you're meeting these wonderful friends and these wonderful people who become very well acquainted with you, and then all of a sudden you feel like you can trust them, and so you begin building this trust, and you start opening up to them, and then all of a sudden they just walk out on you, and I guess that's where it comes down to the part where you have to decide if whether or not that person's actually really worth staying, even if you've known that person for years to come. And just because you've known a person for 5 years doesn't mean that that person's going to stick by your side for the rest of your life. No. There are people who just randomly pop up into your life, and then they end up staying for like just ever, for a very long time. They tell you, and they mean it when they say to you that it doesn't matter where you come from, what your past is, and what you've gone through. I'll be here for you. And just those words, they're always reassuring, and they feel warm to the heart and to the soul because you've been hurt, crushed, and cut down so many times by those you thought you could trust. Those who said they were going to be there for you, but time and time again they would just repeat the same old things, never ever guaranteeing that if you did need something, they'd show up, they'd run to your house, and they would just drive the distance to be there for you. And so with life, I wouldn't have made it this far if it weren't for my siblings being blunt on me. I was always careless, reckless especially, and I've always been a very selfless person. So I'm glad I made it this far. So this one is for all of them, and I'll list it off for with ending my heart to heart number one. First of all, I'd like to thank my very lovely sister Hua and my awesome brother Thong. They've stuck with me this entire time, and then there's one friend in particular, one brother to me, that I would like to give a shout out to, and it's because of all the things we went through during high school up until now that continued to you know that continued to allow our friendship to grow and to blossom into this amazing brotherhood, and that person is Tang, and then there's Duo. I'm choking up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. All right, let's. And then there's Ruth, and there's Polly, there's Lou. Gotta thank her. I do every so often. There's Jeremy, there's Bill, there's Link, Nathan. Nate, you're awesome. Gray, Jen. There's just so many of you. Emily, John, and Misty. Those three for sure, though, just because even though I've only known them for a short amount of time, they make me feel very bright and positive, and I'm filled with all of this positive energy whenever I'm with them, and I'm always so happy just being able to be next to them and to see them, and I really do love all of you as a family. So this is a thank you and a lesson learned in life that hey, it's worth living and it's worth breathing because I have people like you in my life. So yeah, thank you. Bye. Take care. Ooh, that was so long. Hee hee. All right. Take care. Ja. Ja ne.